Hey everybody, and welcome to Self-Health Fitness. Today's mobility topic is 4 stretches that you must do every day. So let's see how this looks. I'm done each one of them for you today for 1 minute. So generally I tend to do these up to 5 minutes each, especially if I have the time. I definitely will encourage you to spend more time on each position if you can. At minimum, you could do as little as 15 to 30 seconds. The reality is though, we're going to try to shoot for at least a minute in each position, ideally really 2 minutes. This would make me, the trainer, very, very happy with you, and your body would be happier too. A lot of this is going to depend on though how much you're sitting. You know, as we've talked about, the average American is sitting for 13 hours a day. So if you're sitting a lot, this routine here could really be what helps you. Now the first position that you can see I'm in, I have my legs straight out. Now, with your legs straight out, you want to make sure they're as straight as you can tell from your position, and then try to take your feet and pull them towards you. Now, you can't see the feet in the video, unfortunately, and that's okay. Now, with my arms, you can see now, this is an important part. You don't want your arms just to be there, not doing much. What you want to do is, you can put them out to your side like this, straight out. You go lower or higher. You can do a little bit differently if you wanted to, but what's key is you want to keep flexing your fingertips into the ground. So kind of as hard as you would press on the mouse, you know, I'm pressing those fingertips backwards into the ground. The reason I'm doing that is to activate my back line, which helps me kind of suck my body to the ground and allows me to kind of get into those legs a little bit deeper, okay? So in this position, now we've opened up to the V is how we usually call it. So now we're doing the V stretch, and this is going to get into more of those inner legs, the inner thighs, and the same thing, you can feel that deep stretch into those hips all the way through the leg. You can see that I'm repositioning myself and kind of moving my hands around, and that's completely normal. When you get in this position, it's really going to work you hard, especially as you guys are trying to take those deep breaths. You're trying to arc your back into the ground and stretch and do everything at the same time. You're going to feel your body push away from the wall, so you might have to readjust yourself more than once, and that's okay. So like I said, we're taking deep breaths. Again, like we always talk about with our breaths, we want to make sure that they're going all the way down into the stomach and out through the mouth. You know, breathe in through the nose, take that air all the way down, and then breathe it out through the mouth as best you can. So here we are in another position, the third one. The third one we're going to go into what is called generally the butterfly position. We do that sitting. Now with this, you can see I've got my elbows and arms flat on the ground, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to slightly press out on the inside of my knees. Okay, while I do that, I'm going to drive my knees towards my inner body. Okay, so I'm pushing out with my hands and bringing my knees inwards at the same time. Okay, and again, making sure I'm keeping my breath. You see my feet got a little uneven there, and that's okay. You know, do your best. Everything will even out as you do this over time, through weeks and months. For me, these 4 exercises changed a lot for me. I had a lot of trouble with squatting and stuff just because it was hurting other parts of my body that I didn't understand. And as soon as I started doing these, I could tell you that if we really got into a lot of the numbers and stuff, I started setting PRs, and this was years ago when I started doing these stretches. So, and I'll never stop doing them now. Especially once you start doing these yourself, you're going to notice how much hip you get out of it. So now that we're in the 4th position, which is the final position you're trying to get to, which is the squat position. Now, this isn't just the squat position. This is actually the natural way you should be going to the bathroom. And as we all have seen the squatty potty and all this stuff, we're starting to realize how big of a deal it is that we can't squat correctly. So here you can see I'm putting my elbows inside my knees again, and I'm pressing my knees outwards while I'm also driving my knees into my elbows. Again, trying to maximize that stretch, breathe deep breaths into the belly and out, and arc that back down at the exact same time. So there's a lot going on here in these stretches, but what's great is you're using the floor and the wall to help you keep your posture and really help you maximize your alignment, so it's really not going to be near as hard as you might be thinking. So try these out, especially if you don't enjoy stretching. For me, I've never been somebody like stretching. I'm still not very flexible naturally, no matter how much I do. It's just not something that my body wants to do. So if you're like me and you don't like to stretch at all, this definitely is going to be the hip stretches you need to be doing all the days of your life. All right, I hope that you like those 4 stretches. Try them out for yourself and then comment below and let me know what you think. If you like the video, go ahead and do that now. And most importantly, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the great videos. And also, you can go to our website at selfhealthfitness.com to get your own mobility, performance, or nutrition program. Sign up today and stop asking yourself, what are you waiting for?